Every single day I wake up to heaven. I literally go outside and I can feel God in the presence, in this nature, and it becomes such a powerful link to gratitude. I connect all the way back to where I started, and it puts me in such a powerful position to know that you can make anything you want happen. It was always a dream of mine to be near water. And I knew that one day that my 24/7 reality was gonna be most people's dream vacations. And to get there, it requires you to go all in every single day. You've got to be obsessed with the process, and the all-in connection to your process every single day will constantly inch you forward. It will get you somewhere. And every time they get you somewhere, you're gonna have this moment where you can just breathe for a second and you look around, it feels pretty comfortable. That's when you gotta go break something else. Now you have it all. You got the dream life, there's momentum, you got it all, you're all in. And when you realize all in has always attracted you at every level to other people that are all in at your level. Once you get everything you ever thought you wanted, there's one thing that you won't have. It doesn't mean you're gonna be happy. It doesn't mean you're gonna have purpose. It doesn't mean your life's gonna have meaning. You have to start really asking yourself profound questions, holding up a really deep mirror to your soul. Because one of the biggest tricks in life is to figure out how to win. Most people are trying to figure out how to get what they want out of life. They're trying to figure out how to get to a place where they can finally be at peace, that they've achieved a level of success that matches their all-in, God's given potential. But that does not mean you're gonna get to purpose, and that's where I'm at. This is the journey of purpose for me. This is where I've landed. It took death, really confronting death at a very deep level, to sort of open my eyes to the reality that I've been running from something my entire life. I have never been running towards anything. And now that I'm here, I'm gonna take you through the journey. This is Birdie. If you haven't met Birdie yet, she is our Papillon. That is our youngest Papillon. And I think she's like 6 months. And then we have her sister who we got like a year ago. Not even that. Pippa. So that's Birdie. Hey Pippa. This is Pippa. And this is my sweetie. I don't know why, me and her just have a very special bond. She's got a better bond with Jeanette for whatever reason. And this is my girl. If I'm ever home down in my office working, she's always the one that comes and visits me. She's always the one that comes and lays with me. At night, she's always the one that curls up next to me. And Birdie seems to do that with Jeanette, but we lost our Papillon last year, who was 18 years old, Keela. And last winter when we were living in Laguna, Jeanette was just heartbroken. That was just her whole world. And we randomly came across this Russian lady that had Papillons. And so we got Pippa. It was just a spur of the moment deal. And then that lady messaged us that that same mother and father had another litter. And they only had 2 in it, I believe. And we flew down there and like just randomly got another one. So that was like probably, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 months after we had Pippa. So now that we have sisters, how crazy. But I never thought we'd own another Papillon again after we lost Keela. We lost Winston last year too. So last year we lost Winston, who was 11, my pit bull, and he was my best friend in the world. And right after that, I was like, I can't get another pit bull. Like, I just can't do it. I don't know why. That was one of the hardest things I'd ever gone through. And I almost felt like it was gonna be that way with Keela too. But now we have 2 Papillons, so hey. And they're so, look at them. Do you know what I mean? We have Kolton coming over. We're waiting on him right now. He doesn't know this, but I just randomly came up with this idea. And anything that I have up here, he's usually the first guy I get it out to. So he should be here in a minute, and that's what we're waiting on. So vlogging is weird. I'm not used to it because it's just like, it's not acting, you're just talking like you would talk to a normal person. But the second there's a camera, like your body and like mine usually just does something different. You're like different. So how do you be like doing this as if it's not there? I think that's the goal, right? It's just whatever's whatever. What up, buddy?
What's up?
You ready?
How's it going, guys?
Good, bro. So Jeanette's not here, but I want to talk to you, bro, and just see if you want to do this with me. So, always thinking about, now that we do a vlog,
yeah.
One thing that's bad is like I'm always doing fun stuff, or I'm doing stuff, and like, historically I never catch it. So I got to be like mindful of that now. Like, all right, I'm going here. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
So this just popped up like, I think yesterday or the day before. You know we're going to Laguna for winter home. I think we're going to switch it up, try to switch it up this year. Maybe do Malibu.
Malibu's sick.
Well, I don't know. I've been there. I can't imagine living there. I want to go feel it. So we're going to fly down there either tomorrow or the next day. If you want to come.
Yeah.
Go look at a few homes that we picked out. Our house in Emerald Bay is leased out for the year. We might as well just consider like taking advantage of that and looking into Malibu.
Dude.
Just cause.
Yeah, I'm down.
Your life's really short too, so.
Do you want to be closer to LA?
Traveling obviously is going to be a huge, really important thing, but John Wayne is so close to Laguna, which is such an easy drive, and it's my favorite airport in the world. So Malibu is way closer to LAX, but it's LAX, but then you got direct flights. There's even a direct flight from LAX here. I think it's a Delta flight. We've taken it.
Yeah.
There's a Delta flight to LAX, so I could be 30 minutes from Malibu at LAX, one-way flight home, because I'll probably be coming home like once a month. Just try to stack my meetings, and so I'm wondering if you'll come. The trick is getting Jeanette to vlog with us.
Yeah.
She hates freaking cameras and stuff. And I thought while we're there, why don't we turn in like a 2 or 3 day trip and do something fun? So once I start down this path, and Jeanette loves Disneyland. Yeah. It's like her favorite memories as a child are there. Once that idea comes up, she wants to go. And usually it's either Disney World or Disneyland. I think we last were at Disney World, so it's at Disneyland now. Yeah. So if we go there, would you want to come with us and vlog that? Yeah. Yeah. So if we fly down Friday or Saturday, we would do Malibu for a day. Okay. We got a cool home on the ocean. Okay. We'll do a whole day of that, and then maybe early next morning we'll go stay at like California Adventure, and then we'll just go there for a couple days. And then we have a VIP guy that we use there. His name's Noah.
Yeah. So, you showed me him in the studio the other day.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. All right, so do you like Disneyland? Are you a Disneyland guy?
Yeah. I've been a Disney guy my whole life.
Why?
Just because I grew up on it. But there's people that like, and we grew up in the California area, so we'd go like 2 or 3 times a year as a child, you know?
Let me tell you, man, like, because Disney gets a lot of crap, as they should right now. It's sort of the left-leaning culture. Yeah. It's worth talking about for sure. But at the end of the day, one thing that's important to know about a publicly traded company is they're not the government. I'll take big business, first and foremost, over big government all day. Because they get too far out of line and shareholders will dump them. So if the product's quality's lacking, if they're doing the wrong things, sooner or later that starts showing up. Yeah. And I think that's why they brought Bob Iger back. Bob Iger, I think, is one of the most genius CEOs that's ever lived. Now he's definitely not Roy Disney or Walt Disney, who are like heroes of mine. I think out of all the business icons of the world, Walt Disney may be one of the most special people that's ever lived. Yeah. I mean, if you go into those Imagineering documentaries that are on Disney Plus, or even though there's one on History Channel, it starts with Oswald the Rabbit. It didn't start with Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was sort of the second idea because Oswald basically nearly bankrupted Walt Disney, even though it was incredibly successful. He got screwed over by a production company because everything he did was so big and it required so much funding. You think of even the first color animated movie ever developed. It took over a decade. And these documentaries are so cool because they take you back in time. You see how that company was built. It was built off the principles of a man like Walt Disney. I actually try to model the way I think about the world through the lens of sort of that spirit. You know me better than anyone. Yeah. How often does a project come in? Again, I don't think I was born this way. I've adopted the spirit of people that are iconic that I look up to, that I've invested in, that I put a lot of my heart into, the time that I put into. So when I go into Disney, not only do I connect to my childhood, which was one of my happiest places as a kid. Disney tapped into that childhood spirit, and once you grow up as an adult, it never leaves you. So when you go back, you want it again. You reconnect to that child. That is one of the most valuable things in the entire world that a person can do. But going back into the story of Disney, all those decades, how Disneyland got built, how Florida got built, how he died, before he ever saw that second big dream come true. And one of the things that I think was really powerful about Disney is he would push people to places that they didn't know they can go. And there's not a person on earth that didn't work close with Walt Disney that didn't think he was one of the most incredible people they've ever known. Yeah.
And it was, he had this way about him that he'd bring you to places you didn't know you could go.
Yeah, you can champion people to like their greatest selves.
Dude, he'd bring you a project that's perfect, right? And you look at it and you go, yeah, I really like it. But I wonder, can we plus it?
Yeah, I've heard you say that before about your project.
It's good, but do you think we can plus it?
Yeah.
Dude, that's had such a profound impact on me, because what you realize is the human capacity, the human spirit is there's so much more there that you could do with your time.
Yeah.
But is anyone plussing you? Is anyone pushing you? Is anyone saying, hey, it could be done a little better?
Yeah.
Don't you think? And even if it was perfect, that way of being about it sort of carried that standard of excellence and showed this company. The story of Snow White will blow your mind. It took 10 years, and banks were just breathing down his throat. When are we going to get a return on our money, Walt? This is going too long. That movie took so long is because it was never good enough for him. He kept pushing. He goes, I could be better. And it could be better. And they would slowly create technology that would sort of make his vision somehow come to life. So what happens here has to be something you really believe in for it ever to sort of come alive here.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Like because you could compare Disney before they started Disneyland with wherever you are right now. So like, let's say right now your company, which you've owned and created, and all of your like land development and everything, is the same size as Disney was back then, you know? And it's like that risk to take on a Disneyland-sized dream. You know, it's like, what is your Disneyland-sized dream?
Tell our audience about one of my favorite stories that you've ever told, and because anybody that has ever built anything can attest to this feeling. It's a magical feeling. I remember my first customer, but tell them the story about when you took a risk on your own studio.
Yeah.
You got it up, you did all the work, you made the investments, you wrote the checks. Yeah. You had no business writing them.
No.
Because you have no pot to piss in, essentially.
No.
You make the investment. That first little ding on your phone when the website was up and people could book their own studio time.
I'll never forget. It was like 6 a.m. Okay. I'm laying in bed. My phone pings. I look at my phone and it's like,
what'd it say?
It was that you have a studio reservation, and it was like I hit Dallas, and I'm like, Ben, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. We're like jumping out of bed.
It's happening. We're gonna be rich. How much was that first sale?
$75.
$75. But you know what you proved is that it's the system that we created, the foundation, the framework, all the work. There's a demand for it. Why? We just proved it, and that is a proof of concept.
Yeah.
Is one transaction. If you get one, you get 10. You get 10, you get 100. Listen, you guys, if you get 100, you can get 1,000. If you get 1,000, you get 100,000. You get 100,000, you get 1,000,000. But first, you need to have one. And most people are so afraid to have one because they think they need to have a perfect. They never try. Yeah. But once you get the one, once that first customer comes in, our first customer was Peggy Coleman. She was my consignor number one. She brought in a pier bed. I remember Peggy, I developed a relationship with her, but that feeling of seeing it work, there's nothing in the world better. Like it.
No, you're like giddy and all that stress and all that fear.
And at every level though,
yeah,
it's like that. Here's the thing, 3 things we gotta do. I wanna give him a gift. I got a gift for him. I have to go upstairs. You come upstairs. I want to get that documentary on real quick.
I want to see like 5 minutes of it.
First, let's get the Disney thing going, right?
Yeah, sure.
Out of everything I've ever read or watched, I would put this storyline up against anything.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give you a quick peek so you can sort of get the nostalgic feel of going back in time to that wonderful man right there.
Dude, look at it, man.
Like a hero of mine. Oh, this is the good stuff. Oh, this is good.
They can't afford it. But anyway, that's Walt's problem. Most Hollywood studios viewed the new medium of television as the enemy. Walt and Roy saw an opportunity.
TV was the enemy.
Armed with Herb's initial drawing, Roy proposed producing a weekly TV series for the struggling ABC network.
So Disney made ABC when ABC was struggling about to go bankrupt.
Yeah, they came in.
He saw the opportunity. You gotta think TV was a platform that everyone thought was bogus.
Disappeared.
It was a fad.
Yeah.
Disneyland. Single about 2,000 feet in the air and 10 months away.
What an idea.
Captivated audiences with a turn-of-the-century Main Street, inspired by his hometown of Marceline, Missouri.
The way they had to make everything like 3D models.
Where you're sitting is the plaza. The plaza on the hub.
You want to talk about brand power? That stood the test of time.
Out from the center and embodied all of Walt's interests.
A lot of this whole lake has frozen over before. One winter it got so cold, the whole lake froze over. It was amazing. One morning I remember waking up and I came out here because I saw something running on the lake, and it was a fox chasing a deer.
That's so cool.
All the way across the ice. So this is one of the homes we're looking at.
Look at that view.
Pretty, huh? Yeah, the view's awesome. House is great. This one just kind of get the view. Not view sick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's crazy. That looks like Laguna.
This one's a cool property. It's more of like an estate, way bigger than we need, but we're gonna look at it anyway. It's definitely, it's in the budget. It's just not on the ocean, which was a big deal for me, but it's a sick property. I like that sort of like that feel. This is another one. This one's right on the ocean in Malibu. But if if Malibu just doesn't pencil for whatever reason, then we got places in Laguna that we'll go back to. But let's go up to my bedroom and then we'll be done. I have a gift that I want to get Kolton.
Okay.
Okay, hang on 1 second, okay?
Okay. Look at this view, dude.
It's in my safe, bro.
This is insane.
Cole, come here, dude.
No, dude.
Nice.
Stop it.
What do you know about the green box, dude?
It's got a green box. No freaking way. This isn't for me. This is for me?
Do work, open it, yeah. I mean, it's not engraved. What do you think, dude?
Dude, this is insane. This is for me.
It's for you, dude.
Look at the detail in the box. Oh my gosh, here. The Hulk.
It's
bro.
the whole.
And you just pinch right here.
Yep. You may need to take some links out of it. Because that's fully loaded. That's the original amount of links. That's iconic, dog. That's a daily. That's a daily rider.
Ooh! Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome, dude. It's all yours.
Oh my gosh. We're out, dude. Rock's kicking us out. We came, conquered, got a new rollie. Never had one before. I had a fake one from Morocco. I had a real one.
Dude, I think this one will be really fun.
We'll do a road to Disney World. A lot of people vlog from Disneyland, but through VIP. I just think it's gonna be funny, There's But this is, I want it to be done really, really well. But this is a big deal for me, and it was her idea to do Disneyland while you vlog it. Nice work, bro.
Dude.
Dude, look at the view too. We got a view. Our car has a view. Let's do this, baby. A little Malibu Disneyland, boys and girls. We're looking at a couple properties to rent for the winter. I don't know how we missed yours, but I would love to see it. I'll do things nobody knows, spots that nobody knows about, things that you will become religious too, that you'll never be able to live without, that are only in the booth.
They're only in the booth.
They're only in the booth. Only in the booth. We're just the boo boys now.
I said that to my little brother. I was like, dude, I'm
Right
gonna
to the boo.
I said, I'm gonna be in the boo. And he's like, I'm sorry, the where? I was like, the boo. And he's like,
You don't know.
He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, Malibu. And he's like, oh God, you he just ripped me up, dude.
There's no way you can be in politics your whole life, or that's your full-time job, and you die someone that's as rich as Harry Reid. Harry Reid was in the Senate in Nevada, because I grew up in Nevada. My entire lifetime, during my grandpa's day, he was around as a senator in Nevada. He died basically a senator. I mean, he literally retired a few years and then he died.
Harry Reid died?
Yeah, he's dead. He's been dead for a while.
I didn't know that.
What's the game plan?
We're gonna go get in the bungalow, bud. We're gonna go and get in the little beachfront bungalow. and you guys are hungry, as am I, but I'm the only one that's not complaining about it. Everyone complains around here, oh, I'm so hungry. All right, Kolton?
Dude,
what do they got here in Malibu for food? Trust me, if I could go anywhere right now, I would go right to Nobu.
you guys want me to book us all massages for tomorrow? I've got a great track record.
Jeanette doesn't do massages. I ruined Jeanette in a massage. Can I tell you what happened? We find this thing called the King County, or no, it was the King Ski Resort. It was a different ski resort. I'm like, that's got to be a good spa. It's a ski resort in Jackson Hole.
It was called Olga's Day Spa.
Yeah, the spa, that's true. It was called Olga's Day Spa. I'll never forget walking into that thing, and there's this guy kind of working the front, and he's got a short sleeve shirt that buttons down, but there's no buttons on the front. He's got it just open. So you could see his chest hair and his belly button, and he's wearing a pair of jeans with, I think he was barefoot, right? Mm-hmm. He's barefoot. And instead of turning away like we should have, again, I was not a seasoned vet, we stuck it out. And I said, just sit down, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. This guy just works here, or whatever, at the front. And next thing I know, I think it was Olga. She came and got me. A 75-year-old woman. No hate, but deep tissue. You do deep tissue. And so she's walking the room, and then I look back, and the guy's now saying, Jeanette, come with me. And it's that guy with his shirt unbuttoned. And she gives me this look like she's about to just get murdered. And I don't know why I didn't say anything. I just let her go. And I get pulled into a room with this old lady. She gets pulled into this room with this guy with long, creepy hair and a mustache. And he's wearing a shirt that's not buttoned, like a silk flowered shirt without any buttons in the middle of freaking winter. People always want to know why Jeanette doesn't like spas or go to massages ever. No matter where in the world we go, she won't get one anymore.
Was he creepy?
Yes.
Dude. So, we're here in Malibu. It's not that late. It's dinner time. It gets dark early because it's the winter months. We're gonna go eat, and tomorrow we're gonna go look at properties all over Malibu. We're gonna find. We've never wintered in Malibu. This is a wild hair that I got up my, like literally last week. Because life's short. We're not gonna be here long. I'm always aware, memento mori, that death is very close. And I want to take advantage of every wild hair I get. So here we are, doing something we've never done before. Lived on the ocean in Malibu for winter. We just got to find the property. There you go. Fishing days?
No. Well, did you used to fish growing up?
Well, in Alaska. We go Alaska fishing once a year. As an adult, I started doing that.
Yeah, with your dad?
We would go with my uncle, my dad, my cousins, my brother. We just do a rock boys trip to Alaska, go to Sitka.
Yeah.
Go out in the ocean. And I'm trying to think what the nickname was. Something like the Master Cast 3000 or something like Master Cast 3000. I would go to depths unbeknownst to man. When you're supposed to stay at 200, I'd say, how deep can we go? And I don't get in trouble. And it would yell at me. Like, what if there's some fish that I'm gonna bring up that no one's ever seen
Discovered, yeah.
I think that way. Hey. Hi. God, you smell good. So this is for the dad who dreams of being a hero. The one who wants to chase his kids without running out of breath. Who wants to stand tall at his daughter's wedding. This is for the mom who dreams of being the example. Who wants her kids to see strength, courage, and pride in their mother. Not just in what she says, but in how she lives. Listen, your health, it's the foundation of everything you want in life. Your dreams, your family, your purpose, your mission. Without it, everything else just fades away. I know you feel tired. Life's exhausting. But what if the very thing you're avoiding because you're tired is the one thing that would bring you the energy that you crave? The gym is not a drain. It's a source, a resource. It's the one place that gives you back more than it takes. Here at Peak Health and Wellness Center, this isn't just a gym. This is a sanctuary. It's where dreams are rediscovered. Purpose is born. Bodies are not just rebuilt here, but so is your mind, and this is where lives transform. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up for yourself. It's about family. It's about your dreams. This is the year of different. This is the year of yes. This is the year of saying yes to you, yes to courage, yes to health, yes to the life that you were meant to live. Join us at Peak Health and Wellness. Make 2025 the best year of your life. Start today. The life you've always wanted. It's just one step away.
Morning. You can't wake up to a better sound and a better like feeling than that ocean.
Oh, it's insane.
I think the hardest part about me packing, and I travel so much that I'm always packing, but I got it dialed depending on how long I'm going. But I have these little canisters. It's amino acids, I think. Glutamine. This one has got NMN in it, and creatine. There's one more. Oh, and collagen. That's my morning elixir. I always do electrolytes in there as well.
Nice.
And if I'm going to the gym, I'll do I'll just throw like a pre-workout in here so they'll be caffeinated.
Yeah.
And this is the little morning, let's get it rolling elixir. And then I have all these pills. This is like my grandpa. I remember him, he always had pills growing up because he was always like sick. Or he always had like complications. But so this is my little morning packet. This is another thing. These are from my friend Sahar gave me these. These are I think this is a Gary Brecka product. These are supposed to go in water. I'll show you. You do two. I do two every morning, and that puts a lot of hydrogen in my body. With those dissolved, pound that. You know what I'm saying? And then here, let me show you all my morning pills.
That is insane.
Normally what I'll do is I will take these, I will split these up in 2 parts of the day. But, you want to talk about commitment? It's commitment, my man.
That's insane, dude.
I've been doing this, like my routine in the morning with my pills or just all my vitamins, my supplements. Like I got all kinds of fun stuff in here too. I got like rapamycin in here, metformin, although I usually wouldn't take that till after the gym. Again, it's just really good for longevity. They are finding out that people that are diabetic that take metformin were outliving healthier people that weren't diabetic. And so it acts as a longevity. So that's kind of the phase I'm on here. So there you go. Let's see how this goes down. You know what I'm trying, bud?
A whole mouthful.
Yeah, it is. But just getting this ready to go, my biggest part of packing is always this stuff. And like, I can't leave home without it. We're gonna look at like 5 or 6 homes today and just find the one we want to do this winter at. Normally we do Laguna Beach. We're making a switch this year to Malibu.
Tell me where we are right now.
First property, Malibu. It's already a no for me, but we're gonna go check it out anyway. Rolling Stones?
You know, if you,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, we were gonna,
deep.
well, we were gonna try to set that up.
Hold on.
Oh, I love the, that's my favorite
Motorhead.
band.
That's my favorite.
Hold on.
too.
Oh my god.
Neil Young?
Oh, I love
You guys have
Neil
good
Young.
taste.
I get good people.
Jen hates this. She hates the guy with the camera. Anybody? You gotta get a good one. Really? You gotta get You do feel it. It's really cool.
That is intense.
Thanks for your time, guys. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thanks, Kolton. See you guys.
You guys honestly think about that house, like when you boil it down, like what made it not work?
It was cheap, not well done. You see all the cracks, like the way the house is built. The floor was not real.
Second location for the day.
This is the Malibu compound up in the hills, a little Spanish style. We're gonna meet Francisco.
Familia, mi gente, esta noche pa nosotros.
Even if I'm not on the ocean, this is like my style. You don't just build this, everything takes thought. I wouldn't be here right now, because now that I've been there, done that, I need to do something new this year to transform who I am this year. And it's always the environment for me, because it brings me to new people, brings me into new rooms, new relationships, and that brings new deals, new possibilities, new perspectives, new concepts, new ways of being. It's osmosis, baby. I'm absorbing it. Been there, done that. Yeah, we winter in Malibu. Yeah, we winter in Laguna. Like, I've always dreamed of being the person that could say that. Well, now what? I am that. If it comes down to this, or something like on the water, I still think I do on the water if there's a beach nearby. What's it gonna be? Okay. Kolton, come with me, buddy. This is just a little nook right here.
Yeah, it's like a little office area.
Oh,
Right
no.
here left is a pool room.
Kids room, pool room. Who are the owners? Do you know them?
And you like this one?
I love it.
Me too.
A little more private, and if you wanted access to the ocean, it's
Close. What's up there?
I think that's just like a little storage.
You gotta get a ladder up there, right? Yeah, it's like a whole room. I bring like literally like 2 suitcases, so that's easy for me. Oh, this is so great. Look at this. I know what Jeanette's saying now. This is a theater down here, though, you said?
Yes, so right over to your right, and on the left is food service.
Oh, that's cool. Kolton, come here. They got gummy bears.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's Eric's weakness.
I have a gummy bear problem. No one knows.
Yeah.
Nothing has to do with painting.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Like the land, space, is dragging it back.
You liked it?
Oh, dude. This is it. You see the difference, though, between the last one and this one?
Mm-hmm.
It's also probably like $20 million difference, but hey. You know.
Yeah.
So my goal with everything in life is I try to look through the lens of what will last 100 years and be just as beautiful then as it is now, and be just as desirable then, if not more desirable. And you just got to really consider, like, that is probably a prime example of a bone structure that so many different styles will love and appreciate, and again, it has that sort of natural beauty that will sort of spark a value and demand no matter what year it is, because it's done right. Oh, did you hear the lady today say that from Malibu that's Catalina right there? So that's a trip on me, because from Laguna we would see Catalina. Is that big, or is it just so far out that road spots get to see it? That's where we're going.
What do you think?
Damn, you're pretty. Good gray hair. It's pretty cool, man. It's nostalgic. All that old tile, man. That's from the 1940s. That's original. There's only two families that have ever owned this property since the 1940s. 2 families. Is that a town that way, or is there stores around here? Is it just?
I don't see anything. I think Santa Barbara's doing that way.
You don't like it here?
I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind. I like it because it's nice and quiet.
Well, I like it because there's beaches that we can walk on. It's so important for me. It is. I mean, it's pretty cobblestone. Me and you can learn to play tennis.
You kicked me off the volleyball team. I'm not playing soccer with you.
Jen, I'm more wise and older now.
You?
This is a good. I don't even know if I'd show this on camera, dude. Looks like a penitentiary. I didn't even think about how far that drive was.
Yeah, it is. All the way west of Malibu.
This is still Malibu.
Yeah, it is.
So is there anything else that you keep going that way, or is this like the end of Malibu?
No, there are some more homes, but
Is there any town that way, or stores, or grocery stores?
yeah, there is. I guess a little bit further. There's a way until you go up, and then you get to Home Depot and a lot of shopping centers.
Oh wait, hold on.
He's acting out his morning. What it would feel like.
Something's wrong with Malibu, honey. It's just the lushness, the way the succulents have all the colors that pop out of the plants in the dead of winter in Laguna. None of that's here. It's just a little cold.
It's not magical.
I don't know what it is. It's like it doesn't have like the
Charm.
that beach town charm in the town itself, but more of that like when you're on the ocean or on a beach in Laguna, it feels different than the ocean and the beach in Malibu. And that feeling, it's hard to put a finger on, but it's worth a lot for people that have actually lived in both places. I think you get a chance to sort of like really pick one or the other, and I think more people would have intrinsic connection and value to the natural beauty that comes out of those Laguna beaches.
Yeah.
Dude, they're crazy nice. Like those beaches are insanely cool. These are like, it's like a deserty beach with weird rocks and not great sand.
I keep sinking deeper into your embrace. Now I'm pulled into your grave.
Oh, this is a trip. Everything's about experience. Like, if the food's a 4, but the experience is off the charts 20, the food's not that bad. But if the food's great and one thing's wrong that weirds me out, or it's like awkward, it's like bad energy, bad lighting, bad music, like just bad vibes, like the food, I struggle to get to the food, and I probably won't ever come back. And so I'm big on environment.
Well, it was a successful day, guys. Good job.
Yeah, we made it back to where
Well,
we like.
but I thought for sure today I would have had a decision. You know, I don't, and that's what's fun. All right, happy Thanksgiving, you guys, and Merry Christmas. It's coming. This is Pooh Bear. We're here at Peak Health and Wellness Center in Hayden. If you haven't been here, I highly recommend. One of the best gyms in the Inland Northwest. And if you haven't seen their newest location in Post Falls, the building is an absolute dream. Encourage you to go sign up today. 2025, make this the best year of your life. But the reason I'm here with Pooh is we're here for Toys for Tots. If you have any donation that is significant and you want to make a child happy this Christmas season, you can donate toys at any Peak location. There are 3 locations that serve you here in the Inland Northwest. You have Post Falls, their newest location, here in Hayden, or right there in Coeur d'Alene. Any location, drop off any toy, and Peak Health and Wellness is gonna waive your registration. Such a perfect way to start 2025. If you haven't been in the gym,
if you've been scared to get in here, whatever your objection is, I promise you, this is a place that will welcome you with open arms. This is a loving community. This place transformed my life, and it's really made me who I am today. I encourage you to do that. But more importantly, I encourage you to come to Peak and donate a toy. Toys for Tots. There's a lot of kids out there who do not have what we have. We should be very grateful this season, and we're going to give Pooh Toys for Tots. Ta-da-ta-da. All right.
We're leaving the Ritz.
What's the last name? Rock. Rock. He's right in the center for you.
Appreciate you.
Okay, where are we going?
We're going to Disneyland. I love this place. I don't know why. I love it.
That was the first ride we've done.
Yep.
Didn't wait in any lines.
Nope.
Something different. I've never done that before. You've done it plenty of times.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we made a rule a long time ago. If however it could be done the best, it's like a standard that I live by. And the best, once you do it once, you should be able to never live without it ever again. And I've been to Disneyland, I can't even remember how many times, but Noah's been our host here. Noah's been my VIP host here for years now. We only deal with Noah. And when like you want a reservation that you can't get, I can get it. And when you want to go on a ride that's 2 hours long, like I'll walk right on, and you can do it too, but you got to build a life around standards that always sort of get you the best in life, and that is what Noah represents to me. And I think about life like that, like what is the best that it can be? How do I do that? And then you could build a blueprint to make it happen. And once you build a life really around a standard that is what you want out of your life, you can do it. So I will not do Disneyland without Noah.
But here's what I think the people really want to know.
What the people want to know.
We're gonna look at a lot of rides today. Soaring over California right now is the first ride we rode. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Soaring over California?
When I was a kid and I first rode that ride, I was blown away. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. It brings back that sort of childhood connection, but I have another story about that ride. When I was younger, I remember a story my dad told me. Him and my mom were up at Lake Tahoe having dinner one night. That's where I grew up, in Reno, Lake Tahoe area. And there was all these camera guys. This had to be like the late 90s maybe. And my dad was talking to one of the guys at the bar, and he said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, we travel around the world and we're filming all these exclusive shots for Disney, for a ride at Disney." And sure enough, Soaring over California came out, and in the Soaring over California version, there was a iconic scene coming up over Lake Tahoe. And sure enough, all those years earlier when they were filming to make that ride come alive, my dad had made contact. So that always is something I remember when I go on that ride. But it brings up another point in sort of how I see the world. When I come to Disneyland, I'm always blown away. It's so clean here. How do they make this happen? I always think of the business behind the brand, the business behind Walt Disney and his mind, and how this all came to be, how one guy's vision in his mind turned to all this. So when I come to a place like this, I don't just enjoy it. I appreciate the business of it and the fact that you can connect to the child and an adult. And it's the same feeling over and over and over again every year. It is what the magic of Disney actually is about, and it's what I appreciate most. So all these little kids around here, all these little dreams, all this little magic that's happening in their minds. It's the same process we all went through that came here as children. And it's all that stuff that I really appreciate. And it's always cool to be able to tap into something that you loved as a kid. But even back then, I remember, how do they make all this magic happen? But now you just get to do it in a kind of as an adult, like a big kid, but you do it in a way that, you know, it's just not common.
On the last level, it's like the little green alien men. On the rocket ship, they play whack-a-mole. You want to get them all down at the same time, and it'll open up a dumpster, and you can get a lot of points. Yeah.
That's crazy. There's so many little hacks.
Disney's full of little secrets that nobody knows about. Like, think about it. If you're all these creative minds making all this stuff, wouldn't you want to like build in all kinds of secret stuff that nobody knows about?
All right, this is one of my favorite hidden Mickeys. If you look in the telephone wire just to the right of the lamppost, do you see it there?
Yes.
My sister's gonna want to know that.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna give her a hint, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna give her a hint. We're not gonna tell her. She's into this hidden Mickey thing.
We found one.
We found one.
So it's a hidden Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't do. Hold on.
You should just vlog that.
Oh, you know, part of it is if I'm looking that way. It's the way the mouth catches, kind of going up. Now it's weird. Hold on. There it is. That's what get in. You got to get a little bit in the light, get the drinks out of the way, so we, crispy. Is that good?
Oh my god, you're like the girls in the bathroom.
No, I never can smile good, Dan. I have great teeth that no one could ever see. It's always like weird. You want to go watch fireworks?
This is it. That was magical. Any ending thoughts on? Give me some purpose, Eric.
Merry Christmas. We only got a handful of these left, so make it count.
Let's go.